Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your month of May 2022 in the tarot. Now remember, astrology is more akin to the weather, whereas tarot is more akin to the traffic. And so if you want to know how to approach looking at both, that's what I would recommend. If you are watching your rising sign forecast, remember your rising sign is giving you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up, and your moon sign is showing you the less prominent, albeit still significant, side story that's also playing out throughout the course of the month. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and of course engagement helps this channel out a lot. So what's going on when it comes to your month of May? Well, for your big spiritual theme, or the core, right, the big focus behind all things, you have the Ace of Pentacles upright. And so this is going to be a month where it's all about newfound stability. A lot of new long-term gains are going to be getting established or set in motion to come to you throughout the course of the month of May. With the Ace of Pentacles, we are going to be seeing payoffs now and payoffs even as we get closer to the end of the year. This can indicate a need for, however, a lot of fresh starts and a lot of implementations that are going to be requiring a lot more of your commitment, and maybe even, the displacement of certain involvements, activities, or, commitments that you have sustained until this point. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is a time where you're going to be noticing, things that are a bit chaotic, or maybe influences that are a bit unstable or disorganized, are either going to get reorganized or they are going to be getting out of your space, because the Ace of Pentacles doesn't really have a tolerance for that. However, this organization, as well as this big improvement to the structure or the foundations you're building the rest of your life on, that is coming in very, very strong. And again, like I said, this is setting up for a lot of long-term gains, enjoyed now and enjoyed later as well. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, and your finances, and anything to do with practical affairs, you do have the Three of Swords upright and the Tower card reversed. And so this month, it does look like while you are getting far ahead, there may be some things that occur that have you stepping forward or rising up and having to make some very difficult decisions or have some very difficult conversations that may not necessarily land in the best of ways with other people. With the Three of Swords, it does look like there may actually be a breakthrough for you, but it may come at the cost of another person. And some of you could, yes, be potentially benefiting even from an opening or an opportunity that comes at another person's downfall with that Tower card reversed. Or you may find that because of a new job commitment or a new financial boost that is coming your way, or a big break, you may have to take your leave of certain investments, involvements, or affiliations in order to fully commit, and that might not sit well with everybody. Some of you may also find that a change in a work or financial path that you've been on, while positive, is going to potentially put you at odds with what you are known for, either with colleagues or with customers or with clients. And there could also be a bit of some growing pains going on there as well. And with that Tower card reversed, I would also not be surprised if there was some kind of major shift going on in your workforce, or maybe in your field or in your market, that does benefit you, but it's coming almost, in an almost apocalyptic kind of way. A rival steps down, or a competitor, goes out of business. Like, this is a very extreme kind of thing where it's you're doing well, but there's some inner conflict about this wellness. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, other people in your life, you do have the Fool card upright, as well as the King of Pentacles reversed. And with the Fool card upright, I definitely see a lot of you Taurus people finding yourselves at home in brand new community. And this is not necessarily just, a one-time thing. I think you're building a lot of really strong friendships, or maybe even redefining a lot of friendships and family relationships in a whole new territory. The Fool card upright is giving you almost a sense of a homecoming to a new home kind of energy. And of course you're bringing the true blue with you, but the Fool card upright is also calling in opportunities for you to take on some kind of new adventure, pulling you out of your wheelhouse and giving you a chance to maybe embark on some kind of maybe journey that you have been always waiting to start, but have never found the gumption or the time to be able to do it. The King of Pentacles reversed, however, is also indicating there may be some clashes going on this month with at least one person, but maybe multiple people that have attempted to control you or your doings with either social or financial pressure. Somebody who might be very generous, might be very forthcoming with good monies, or, somebody who does a lot of favors, but they are trying to buy you or purchase you in some way. And with the King of Pentacles reversed, obviously, if somebody's trying to control us, or maybe a group we are in, or a family situation or a business involvement we're in with their money or their clout or their power, we have to know how to get out from under their thumb. And you might not be the only person trying to do that. When it comes to your challenge this month, your challenges this month, we do have the Ace of Wands reversed, as well as the Judgment card upright. So with the Ace of Wands reversed, your biggest challenge is knowing when it's okay to put yourself first. And when I say put yourself first, I mean put your real self first. Not thinking about what is practical, not thinking about what is going to be the conscientious thing to do as a service to other people all the time. Knowing when putting yourself first means, yeah, you've got to be brave enough to focus on your wants and your desires every once in a while and let yourself get ahead. Because the Ace of Wands reverse can indicate, a warning against missing a baton that's getting passed to you. If we're too stuck with maybe guilt or, feeling uncomfortable about maybe gaining at the loss of another with that Three of Swords or the the Tower card reversed, for instance, we might not do anything about it. Or if we are afraid to, dissent against the King of Pentacles reversed, we might not do anything about it. And this is going to be a time where you have to be okay with putting that out of your mind. With the Judgment card upright, another challenge is paying attention to where you are going up. You are moving on up out of the station, the class or the status that you have sustained until now. Where have you been afraid of graduation? Where have you maybe related to being in a place that you've outgrown? The Judgment card is all about promotions, graduations, and moving on up in the world. Make sure you are not trying to keep yourself small just because you don't know what it takes to sustain growth, because the growth is coming whether you want it or not. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you do have the Six of Wands upright, as well as the Wheel of Fortune upright. And the Six of Wands is indicating a lot of you Taurus people are finally getting a chance to try something on for size, as far as maybe a relationship shift, a lifestyle shift, or something that you could not really pull off in recent history, or maybe less recent history. This is something that maybe you would have always thought you'd have to keep to yourself, or something that you kind of settled for just maybe not getting to do right now, or something you thought you would have to learn to live without. And with the Six of Wands, this could be a big move, as far as something that you want to do, in the direction you want to take a relationship, or maybe travel. I see a lot of travel opportunities at least being discussed this month, or some kind of maybe new destination we want to take, a budding couple. For those of you who are curious, yes, this can also indicate with the Six of Wands some kind of mutual victory coming to the relationship, which is allowing us to drop a path we've been on. The Wheel of Fortune is actually amplifying this because now we are also speeding up the maturation or the attainment of something, and it's going to feel almost like we are having our wishes granted too fast, or our fantasies getting fulfilled too fast. Of course, we want to be responsible, we want to be practical, but maybe we shouldn't try to force something to follow a linear alphabet. Maybe we should enjoy our winnings when they come. For those of you who are currently single or available, all of this is also available through somebody new or somebody recent. So that is what I've got for you Taurus people. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.